Hey everybody, John Hines here from the Monkey Bar Gym, and I get asked this question a lot: should I do kips or should I not? We always basically repeat the same things here, but we never really made a short video out of it. There's two basic things that you should have down pat before you even try to do kips. And the reason why kips are a very popular exercise because they use momentum to do pull-ups, and they're very popular because it allows people that can't do a version of a pull-up to do some. But it's a great risk, and I've seen a lot of people tweak their shoulders doing them that really haven't built up the foundation in order to do it. And so I thought we'd do a short video today. There's two basic things, like I was saying. One is, do you basically have range of motion in your shoulders to do a kip? Second thing is, do you have the strength? So one of the things that we say all the time is, you want range and you want technique, and then off of those two things, then you could add strength. After those points, then you can add speed to a movement. But if you add speed before you have full range, before you have proper technique, then your body's going to compensate a lot in order to do the movement. The more your body compensates, it's a fact, the more likelihood you have of aches and pains and then having injury. So here's two simple things that you can do. One is just check, do you have enough range of motion to do a kip? Because when you're doing a kip, your arms get pulled back forcefully overhead like this. Now, if I'm in this position, my elbows bent, my ribs are lifted a lot, then that means that just to do this, I'm starting to compensate a lot. So what I want from you is, I want your heels, your butt, your floating ribs, your shoulders on the wall, and then do you have the ability to get your thumbs easily on the wall while keeping your ribs down, okay? From here, when you do a pull-up, you're more than likely gonna lift a little bit. We'd prefer you not. Try and keep the body in a straight line as you pull, okay? So as you pull down like this, you should have the body in a straight line. That's for just a straight pull-up. That's one. So can you do that and then apply that same range to a pull-up? So one of our guidelines is you get the body straight and then you pull up and then you control down while keeping the forearm in a vertical line. The more you're pulling and you start to wing, the shoulders start to wing forward, then you're going to cause issues in your elbows and your shoulders. So you don't want that. You want the ability to do at least 6 to 8 solid pull-ups, and you want the ability to have full range of motion overhead without compensation of the shoulders, the elbows, wrists bending a lot, and elbows flaring out. So if you can do those two things, you should be good to then add speed to a kip. When you're doing a kip, the first part is you bring the body forward like this, and if you don't have the ability to keep the armpits closed instead of winging out, because what happens a lot of times, the elbows flare out, the back collapses, and those are big compensations. So you must have the ability to keep the armpits closed as you pull forward before you start to pull back up. So you got to make sure you have full range of motion and you have a minimal ability to do 6 to 8 solid pull-ups. Then I give you a thumbs up to then start to adding speed to the movement and learn how to do a kip properly.